If time travel were a reality, the possibilities for humanity would be boundless. From reshaping historical events to preventing numerous tragedies, the trajectory of our entire existence could shift. But what if time travel is already a reality, hidden right under our noses? Dive in with us as we explore 5 photographs that might just offer proof that time travel is more than just fiction. Number 5. First on our list is a man dubbed the 1940s Hipster, spotted in a photograph taken at an event in 1941. At first glance, this black and white photo from the Brelorn Pioneer Museum seems ordinary. It captures a crowd eagerly awaiting the reopening of the South Fork Bridge in Goldbridge, British Columbia. The attendees sport attire typical of the 1940s, hats, coats, and other period-appropriate clothing. However, upon closer inspection, an anomaly stands out. Amidst the crowd is a young man seemingly in his 30s, dressed rather unusually for the time. He's donning what looks like a modern hoodie, a graphic tee, and contemporary sunglasses. But the most striking detail? The camera he holds. While cameras did exist in the 1940s, the design of his camera bears a resemblance to models typical of the 1990s, 5 decades later. Given these anachronistic details, one might speculate, was this man a time traveler from the future, possibly the 1990s, visiting the past for reasons unknown? This photograph could be tantalizing evidence that time travel is more than just a fantasy. Number 4. The Self-Proclaimed Time Traveler. In March 2003, a story that sounded straight out of a sci-fi novel unfolded. The FBI arrested a 44-year-old man named Andrew Carlson, who achieved the seemingly impossible. He transformed a mere $800 investment into a staggering $350 million in just 2 weeks. Such a feat drew suspicions of insider trading, prompting an interrogation by the FBI. But Andrew's explanation was far from typical. He claimed to be a time traveler from the year 2556, possessing prior knowledge about the stock market's performance. Newspapers buzzed with tales of this supposed man from the future. Yet the story took an even stranger turn. Upon further investigation, the FBI could find no record of Andrew Carlson's existence before 2002. He was slated to appear in court on April 3rd, but in an inexplicable twist, Andrew vanished without a trace. He was never seen or heard from again, leading many to believe he returned to his original timeline. The baffling case of Andrew Carlson remains one of the most compelling arguments for the existence of time travel. Number 3. The Swiss Ring Watch. Mystery archaeological discoveries have often puzzled and fascinated humanity, and this particular find is no exception. In 2008, a bizarre report emerged from an excavation in China. An archaeological team, while investigating a sealed tomb from the Ming Dynasty, spanning from 1368 to 1644, stumbled upon a confounding relic, a modern-looking Swiss ring watch. What baffled researchers was the moment they began clearing soil from one of the ancient coffins. As they did, a seemingly ordinary rock fell, clinking metallically as it hit the ground. To their astonishment, closer inspection revealed it wasn't a rock at all, but rather a watch in the form of a ring. This tiny artifact was just 2 millimeters thick, its hands eternally frozen at 10:06. Most intriguingly, the word Swiss was inscribed on the back. The mystery deepens when considering historical timelines. Switzerland, as we recognize it today, was founded in the year 1848, more than 2 centuries after the tomb's latest possible date. So how could such a distinctly modern artifact find its way into an ancient Chinese tomb? Some argue that the only logical explanation is that of time travel, presenting a conundrum that continues to spark debates and capture imaginations. Number 2. The puzzling tale of Victor Goddard. Victor Goddard, a respected member of the Royal Air Force, had experiences that many have speculated to be encounters with time travel. Serving England during the World Wars, his journey with the inexplicable began during World War I. After a tragic accident, an air mechanic named Freddie Jackson met his end, walking into a rotating propeller. But the mystery began during his funeral. As the crew posed for a commemorative photo, all seemed ordinary. Yet upon reviewing the photograph later, Goddard was shocked to identify the face of the very deceased Freddie Jackson among the crew in the top row. However, the truly baffling event occurred years after. Goddard was assigned to inspect an abandoned Scottish airfield in the village of Drem. When he arrived, the airfield was visibly in ruins. Yet, as he prepared to return, heavy rain forced him to reconsider his path and head back to Drem. Strangely, as he neared the once ruined airfield, the rain ceased, replaced by brilliant sunshine. Inexplicably, the airfield appeared to be not just operational, but thriving. Moreover, his previously unpainted aircraft now sported a bright yellow hue. Upon his return, Goddard recounted his seemingly premonitory experience, only to be met with skepticism. Yet fast forward 4 years to 1939, and the Drem airfield was indeed restored. And intriguingly, all RAF planes were painted a distinct bright yellow. Was it merely a prophetic vision, or did Goddard inadvertently journey into the future? The tale remains an enigma in the annals of time travel lore. Number 1. The Enigma of the LHC. The Large Hadron Collider, LHC, stands as a testament to human engineering and scientific ambition. Located about 500 feet beneath the Earth's surface, this 27-kilometer ring of superconducting magnets is the world's most formidable particle accelerator. Its complexity and capabilities are awe-inspiring, and to many, its potential reaches into the realm of the fantastical. Perhaps the most spellbinding claim about the LHC is its purported ability to produce black holes and potentially unlock the secrets of time travel. But what's the scientific basis for such extraordinary claims? At the heart of the LHC's mission is the quest to discover the Higgs boson, often dubbed the God particle. It's believed that this particle endows other particles with mass. If the LHC manages to produce the Higgs boson, it might also create its lesser-known counterpart, the Higgs singlet. This particle is theorized to have the ability to jump into the fifth dimension. Once there, it can traverse the dimension, moving either forwards or backwards in time, before manifesting again in our recognizable three-dimensional universe. Such notions are staggering and have prompted speculation that time travel phenomena have already been achieved, with the broader public kept in the dark. While much of this remains theoretical and awaits concrete proof, the LHC's potential and the questions it raises ensure its place in both scientific and speculative discussions. And there we have it. Tales that defy logic, stories that challenge our understanding of reality, and evidence that, if true, could redefine our perception of time itself.